Hi everyone and welcome back to our show, and as promised we're going up north to Pocono Downs to have a look at a $25,000 open handicap with some real hard knockers in there. And with our authority on such subjects, here's Heather.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
In here, let me tell you about Monet CC. He won last week, actually takes a jump up in class into the Open this time.
He's French, no? French?
I think he is. You could say Monet CC, but I think it's Monet CC.
How do you say?
How do you say Monet CC? Also, 4-star Sue. She was the victor last week in the Open, and she's the favorite in here. And then we've got Frank Loves Meatballs.
Frank loves them too. I love meatballs. I love meatballs.
You can do like any dialect.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Now, this horse raced all over the place last year, including California. So let's see how he likes Pocono.
Underway, and it's a nice even start in the feature, but moving out for the early lead at the pylons, there's Monet CC. Artmaker also gets way well there and is going to take over with Monet CC back to second. Moving up is 4-star Sue going to challenge. Caroleon Hanover is fourth. On the outside, fifth is Rock and Roll Band. Back at the rail, Frankie Loves Meatballs, followed by That's Justice. Then further back to Super 88 and Boulder Creek. 4-star Sue not content to sit here, going to go after the lead on the outside. They reach the quarter in 26 and 4, predictably fast opening fraction there, and 4-star Sue looking for two in a row in the group takes over the lead. He's the 8-5 favorite. Here comes Rock and Roll Band, the big timer from the Meadowlands, going after that one on the outside with McCarthy. Inside watching it all is Morgan with Artmaker. Then it's Monet CC fourth. Around the turn, leaving to the outside. Fifth there goes Frankie Loves Meatballs. Inside Caroleon Hanover. Then you've got That's Justice, Super 88, Boulder Creek, the trailer. The half 55 and 1, 28 and 2 for the second panel. It's 4-star Sue hanging on to the lead. Turned back that charge from Rock and Roll Band, who's now fading on the outside. Inside second, Artmaker trying to move up three wide into contention. Frankie Loves Meatballs. Boxed in is Monet CC. Caroleon Hanover has to do more. So too do That's Justice, Artmaker, and Boulder Creek. They're at three quarters now. 122 and 3, 27 and 1, and it's all 4-star Sue on the front end. He's out by 5. Artmaker trying to get closer in second. Frankie Loves Meatballs back at the rail there. Fourth is Monet CC at the top of the stretch. It's lonely right now for 4-star Sue. He's out by 7. 4-star Sue and Jim Morrill Jr. absolutely clobbering the Open Pacers here.
Leaving from post 7, 4-star Sue drops in the hole, but not for long. Jim Morrill Jr., the driver, moves her to the front, and that is all she wrote.
Game, set, match? Done deal? Finish?
Oh, game, set, match, that's tennis, right?
Yeah,
okay, I gotcha. The mile goes in 1:15.4, and she wins by over 4 lengths, and I'll do the only dialect that I know, telling you second and third. Like, totally, Monet CC was second, and like Frank Loves Meatballs was third.
Like, oh my God.
That's the only dialect. It's the Valley Girl dialect.
Excellent. Okay, the very next day, Pocono kicked off its late closing series, the Mohegan Pace for 3-year-old colts and geldings. The conditions, they're non-winners of 25,000 lifetime or non-winners of 3 lifetime. Who You Calling a Fool from the Ray Remond barn went off at even money for Tetrick, a slight favorite over 7-5 Magic Maker Hanover. Try saying that 3 times fast. With Greg Grismore, and here's the call.
The big man on campus here is Tetrick with Who You Calling a Fool. Leads it by a length. Right in his hip pocket there is Izzy Real. Now big brush coming from Morrill, an All-American master, trying to corral the leader in one fell swoop here. Second over following that move is Grismore with Magic Maker Hanover into fourth. Inside fifth there is Only Vegas. Then a gap back to Chase the Sun. And trailing deep there are Tyree and Mojito Hall. 3 quarters, 124 and 4, 28 and 1, third panel. It's still Who You Calling a Fool, trying to hold off the charge of All-American Master. In the inside there is Izzy Real, and second over on the outside, Magic Maker Hanover now comes 3 wide. At the top of the stretch, Who You Calling a Fool, trying to take him home here, and Who You Calling a Fool finding more in the tank.
Tim Tetrick proved he was no fool when he quarterpoled with Who You Calling a Fool, and from there it was, again, dare I say it, say it, game, set, match. It was all over, but the shouting, winning easily by 3 open lengths. Magic Maker Hanover got up late to beat Izzy Real for second, completing a massive $9 chalk exacta. We caught up with Tim Tetrick and asked him about the win and also his thoughts on the new facility at Mohegan Sun Pocono Downs.
He's not a bad colt. You know, I raced him up close on the front, and he responded well, and he win by a couple, 3 lengths, well in hand. So, you know, there's a couple others in that series that look awful good, and, you know, he's definitely a player.
The other thing is to ask is this, is you're racing at Pocono like on Tuesdays and Saturdays. You're racing here at Harrah's Chester. You race at the Meadowlands. Do you ever take a day off?
Not right now. You know, there's too much money to be made, and you know, I enjoyed what I do, so I'm going to keep doing it for right now.
What do you think about the Pocono's new the paddock area? How about something in it?
It's much improved from where it was last year. You know, it's a lot nicer for the horsemen and the horses, so it's a great addition to the great meet they have up there.
Thanks, Tim. We go up to Pocono for April 18th. Race number 9, that's next on our agenda. It's the Mohegan Sun Pace 2nd Division. Tim Tetrick on a 1-9 shot, and here's Heather with all that.
I was just going to say that Timmy's here on the favorite.
Did I steal your thunder, babe?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
you're cool. Just my lightning. Pamplona is the horse that Tim Tetrick's on. Also, we've got Tom's Last Chance. This horse is in just his 3rd start for the year, so just starting to get his season going. And Where the Party's At joins Pocono from the Meadows and Yonkers, where he's been
Where
racing.
the party's at?
It's not where the party's at. Yeah,
It's
where
like-
the party's at.
I confused it.
Oh, you got me. Okay.
But if you're like you're in college and you would say like, hey, where's the party's at?
It's not where's the party's at. You're saying like, this is where the party's at.
You can say tomato, and I'll say tomato, and I'll still say, where's the party's at? Let's watch and see what happens.
Right now, it's all about where the party's at. Leads it by 1.5 lengths. In the pocket is Hammer with Happy Shark. Now Bartlett sends Keystone Nighthawk after the lead on the outside. He's within 1/2 length. Back and forth being asked for more is Tom's Last Chance, trying to make up ground there. AK's living large. Pamplona has moved to 6, but still is double digits away from the leader. Where the party's at still has it at 3/4 and 124 even, 28 even that panel. Keystone Nighthawk faded just a bit there, but staying on the outside second. Inside third now is Tom's Last Chance, fading there. Happy Shark on a break there went Keystone Nighthawk, and that leaves Where the Party's At as the leader. Trying to chase him down now is Grismore with Tom's Last Chance. Where the Party's At though is hanging tough here, out by 2.5, and Where the Party's At gonna shock the world here in race 9.
You better take shelter, because it's bombs away. 35-1 shot here with Tom Jackson wins.
Yeah, but you know what? Let me tell you something. This horse was a stone-cold overlay who should have never been 35-1 because me, I'm Mr. Fluff. I actually went back and did my due diligence, and I looked at his past couple of races. His last race, he was a bang-up 4th at Yonkers, got beat like 2.5, and then he got beat at the Meadowlands. He finished 3rd at both times at over 20-1. Wow. But there's no way shipping up to Pocono he should have been 35-1. Why do I know this after the fact? Why couldn't I have told you this before? I don't know. Sorry.
You said call you Mr. Fluff? I've heard him called like a lot of things, definitely
Worse?
never Mr. Fluff. Well, he wins in 152-4. Pamplona made a break early, came from way back and finished 2nd.
Right.
And 3rd, it looks like, was Tom's Last Chance.
Do you know what somebody could have done, though? You could have wheeled Pamplona at 1-9, Tetrick's horse, in all 3 slots. Investment, $142. And guess what? You'd have gotten back $5,300 and change. Well, half of that, which is, even with the old math, a lot of money.
Yeah. Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Stay with us when we come back. We're going to have our blast from the past, and we'll also talk to Sonny the Paddock Judge. And this week, this dovetails perfectly into this, strange names that the horses are named. Stay with us.
Every day is a new experience at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs with a state-of-the-art casino floor, tantalizing new restaurants, high-energy nightlife, exciting new shopping venues, and more. It's all here and all for you. It's everything you're looking for.
Live evening harness racing is back. Experience the thrill every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. and Saturdays at 1 p.m. Don't miss a moment. Now through November 21st. Welcome to our world.
It's Mac Lobel, and he's pouring it on. It's Niatros by 4, and he's going away.
The Harness Racing Museum and Hall of Fame, a place where heroes come to life, preserving harness racing's treasured past while promoting its exciting future. And now get ready to harness your excitement with the thrill of harness racing's 3D simulator. The Harness Racing Museum and Hall of Fame now offering free admission. Bigger, better, bolder than ever.